Shit. One more thing before we start the celebrity train rolling. Fuck. God damn it. It was right on the tip of my dumb 41-year-old Swiss cheese brain. No. Oh yeah, I have some drunk voicemails from the head of Yahoo. It seems like a good idea. I'm gonna just to seal the deal. God damn it! Shit! I totally forgot. I was on the plane. Dino pointed this out. He was quoting someone. I feel like it was Louis C.K. or somebody was talking about this. How all of the pilots when they talk. They're all doing an impression of Chuck Yeager. They don't even realize they're doing it. They're talking the way they think airplane people should talk. Right about now, you look out your window, there's Topeka. Who gives a fuck? Those people need to shut the fuck up, man. And that's not new comedic territory. The food's bad too, and the peanuts are too small. But I'm saying, it seems like every passing year, the pilots got more shit to say. And I'm telling you, I know you had to go to school to do what you do, but you're pressing 3 buttons and it's a flying tube, and you just gotta shut up. It's you didn't go into broadcasting. If that's your passion, if you want to talk to people, I'm trying to play Pokemons or something.
I refreshingly had a pilot to give you a vocal approximation, Yosemite Sam. He sounded like Yosemite Sam. All right, everybody, so just buckle on in. We're going to go over the Rocky Mountains now. And, he sounded like the instructions on Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland. Keep your hands and arms inside the plane at all times. This here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. But he said I saw him coming up we were in the what do they call it, the jetway, the airway, the walkway when you get on the fucker. And he's like, coming through, make a hole, I'm coming through. And he's like, right, I gotta get this paperwork right. And then he got on the plane, then came back out and came back up the aisle. We're all waiting to get on the plane. He's like, we're not leaving until this paperwork is right. We're not leaving. Paperwork is wrong. And he came back and got in the plane, and we're like, this is our pilot. He seems all right. Then we get on, and so he goes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the Rocky Mountains right now, and I got some telemetry information. It's the worst turbulence you've probably ever been through in your life. So I'm telling you all right now, and I'm not trying to alarm anybody. Put your seatbelts on as tight as you can put them on, and keep them on until I tell you to not keep them on, because we're going to go through some bad turbulence.
All right, well, I prefer to hear that.
And then he was and he kept saying, "I'm not trying to alarm you. I'm just saying this is no joke."
Yeah.
Then we went over the Rockies, and it was like if you didn't have your seatbelt on, you would have had a broken neck. He was, and then he came kind of smug. He's like, "Oh, well, I guess I wasn't fucking with you people, was I?"
Looks like someone knows their air travel.
Yeah, I'm the rootinest, tootinest.
The pilot on my flight from Miami to Dallas, I caught a glimpse of him. You know how they do this thing? They put the lunch wagon in front of the thing to block the 9/11ers? Because everything changed after 9/11. Everything for us changed. We have to take off our shoes. We have to get naked. We have to have rectal exams. But when the pilot has to take a shit, they put the fucking lunch wagon in front of the door.
Is it a literal lunch wagon?
What if the cart? The dessert cart is the fine line between us and another national tragedy. And so you always get to see the pilot when he drops his deuce or whatever. And the guy came out, and it's like, I didn't even realize I had standards for pilots' wardrobe. I really do like them I want them to look like military, kind of really put together, tucked in and stuff. This guy came out, he had fucking Oakley sunglasses balanced up on his top of his head like a Jason Biggs character. He had his shirt all unbuttoned. He looked like Gary Busey in a Bachelor movie from the 80s. It was just the wingman, kind of, no pun intended, the fratty. It was just Jesus Christ, man, put on a fucking outfit that looks like you can fly a plane. I'm scared shitless over here. And with those safety videos when they're on VHS and the shit's all wobbly and there's exits over. And it's you can't get your TV to work. And you're in charge of my body being 30,000 feet above the... I know they're not connected, but I'm alarmed. And I said under my breath, because they were the flight attendants, it took 2 of them to push the CRT TV back into the ceiling of the thing after a ridiculous, like, Gremlins era tape played. That I think there were flashes, like there was shit that had been recorded over it at one point, and then because they accidentally taped over the hole, and like you'd get that reference if you were my age. But they fucking like they shoved the TV back in, and it took 2 of them. They couldn't get it, and I unconsciously said, this is not something you should say in an airplane. I'm a bad person for saying this, but I just blurted out, we're all gonna die. And God bless his heart, the flight attendant, like he said, don't say that. And I was like, oh fuck. But then it's like, it's true eventually, but not today. He was a delight. If I was a flight attendant and somebody in first class was like we're all gonna die, and looking like me and sitting next to Dino, like we were a couple of drunk Sasquatches, like I'm surprised I didn't get kicked off the plane, but he made me happy. I felt like, okay, so the TV's shitty, but this guy maybe he can save us if such shit goes bad.
You said earlier that you don't want to fly anymore. You're through flying.
Well, it's just getting fucking scared. I feel like I'm playing with statistics. I know it doesn't make any sense. You're safer than if you go in a car or whatever. But when you're in a car, your life isn't being controlled by people that feel like they might as well be working at a phone store, or like they're strangers and they have their rules, and it's just like these are the last people. These are the people you're gonna die with, and it really freaks me out. I'm a control freak. I don't like doctors. I don't like airplanes. And I'm not backing down on this position. I think they should be outlawed. I think they doctors and airplanes. These people die. The last person you see is a doctor before you die, usually. And how come, if doctors are so smart, how come they don't live longer? Why is there no study that says doctors live longer on average? I'll tell you why. Because it's all fucking guesswork. It's all bullshit. Listen to this. How come they can't take care of that? What's going on down here? Fix it. Harry Potter, Dumbledore, get out your fucking broomstick and get in there and fix it. Oh, we can't. Yeah, you can't. I can't either. Except your dad was rich. It's the only difference.